Have you ever laid in bed at night replaying an awkward conversation from 3 years ago? Or spent hours analyzing every possible outcome of a decision until you're too exhausted to actually make it? That's overthinking. And you're not alone. In fact, psychology shows that almost everyone does it, but few people understand why. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much. In psychology, it's often called rumination, repeatedly cycling through the same thoughts without reaching a solution. According to Susan Nolen-Hoeksema, who spent decades studying this, overthinking is one of the biggest predictors of anxiety and depression. It tricks your brain into believing you're being productive, but in reality, you're just spinning your mental wheels. Our brains evolved to scan for danger. Thousands of years ago, worrying about every possible outcome could have saved your life. But in today's world, where the threats are things like deadlines, relationships, or social media comments, that same survival instinct works against us. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, in Thinking Fast and Slow, explains that overthinking is our System 2 brain, the slow, deliberate system, running in overdrive. We replay the past to avoid mistakes and imagine endless futures to try and stay safe. Here's the catch. Dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, actually makes overthinking addictive. Every time you cycle through scenarios, your brain feels like it's getting closer to an answer, but it never arrives. That's why overthinking feels impossible to stop. While it feels like control, overthinking is really mental quicksand. Research shows it leads to analysis paralysis, being so focused on finding the perfect choice that you make no choice at all. It also disrupts sleep, drains mental energy, and even weakens your memory because your brain is stuck in endless processing mode. Nolen-Hoeksema's studies found that chronic overthinkers were not only more anxious, but also more likely to perform worse on problem-solving tasks because their minds were cluttered with irrelevant thoughts. So, how do you stop? The truth is, you don't have to stop thinking. You just need to stop looping. Cognitive behavioral therapy suggests writing down your thoughts, which tricks your brain into believing it's been dealt with. Another method is setting a worry timer, giving yourself 10 minutes to think about it, then moving on. Mindfulness, popularized by Eckhart Tolle in The Power of Now, shows that anchoring yourself to the present moment is one of the most effective ways to escape overthinking. Even simple grounding techniques like noticing your breath or your surroundings can reset the cycle. And here's something most people don't know. Action itself is the antidote. Psychologists found that when you take even the smallest step, sending that email, opening the textbook, making the call, the overthinking loop often collapses instantly. Overthinking isn't laziness or weakness. It's your brain's way of trying to protect you. But once you understand what's happening, you can take back control. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe to Mind in Minutes for more psychology explained simply, one topic at a time.